Hey, I guess we're live. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well today. Yeah, today we're just going to build some models. A little bit different than what we've been doing usually. But, yeah. I'm going to be doing this. I think it's going to be fun. But we'll see. I haven't built any models for a while, so it's going to be interesting also. Just because, yeah, I haven't built anything for a month or two, maybe 3. I don't know. I don't know how long it's been. Feels like it's been quite a while. But yeah, today we're gonna be building this kit here. I don't know if I can get it in frame. Oh, maybe not. Let me see. There we go. This kit here. That's the one we're gonna be building. Actually, I don't even know. Hey, J-Dog, welcome in. How's it going? I don't even know if which direction the stream is. I think it's a vertical stream right now. But I actually have no idea. I don't want it to be. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to see. Why can't I see my own stream? It's going all right. It's going all right. How is your friending? It's going okay. It is going all right. Whoa. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get this to go the proper direction. Can I get it to rotate? Hey, there we go. Let's do it like that. Yeah, there we go. It shouldn't be skinny anymore. Yeah. Yeah, for a shirt reveal. Yeah, that's right. I don't know what am I even wearing today. I don't even know what I'm wearing. I just threw on stuff today. Today was really busy. We were house sitting, so it was just kind of moving all our stuff over, making sure that we have everything where it's supposed to be, and we're cat sitting as well. Yeah, we're sitting on houses. That's right. So we're watching cats too. So that's cool. But with that, kind of just, yeah, it's kind of just a babysitting thing. Well, that's all right. It's oh, I need D2. D2. This is the one I need. But yeah, so it's cool. It's just weird getting everything set up. You and your family got illegal fireworks for the 4th. That's fun. How exciting. Yeah. Neat. Today's Canada Day. It's like our equivalent to 4th of July. Sky fireworks are illegal? Really? Interesting. Yeah, it's Canada Day. Oh, in Colorado. I see. Probably because of the risk of like forest fires, or have you ever called someone a hoser? No, I've never called somebody a hoser. I don't even think that's a thing that, like, I don't know, maybe down east. I don't know. I've never heard that in real life. Never ever. Yeah, I've never heard that in real life. Only on TV. I feel like if I heard it in real life, I would think someone was being like offensive. Wild Side might be my favorite anime song. I don't know if I know that one. What is it, like an intro or outro for something, I'm assuming? Okay. So we have these really itty bitty pieces. Oh, from Beastars. I I did watch the first season of Beastars. I don't know. I didn't really jive with it. I know a lot of people really liked it, but oh, you can't really hear me, really. Here, wait, let me see. Am I really quiet? Oh, you're in a loud place. I see. I was like, what happened? No, you're all good. You're all good. No worries. You're okay. But yeah, I didn't. I thought Beastars was okay. It was fine. It was definitely for the furries. It was definitely for the furries. Alright, these are good. We will connect them. I don't know how they're supposed to connect. Something like this. This kit's gonna be a pain because it's from a series that is very finicky. They're not very I don't know, not very reliable. Like the joints are really loose in this series of model kits, so it'll be interesting to see. No, I think that's good. Actually, this piece might have come clean. Yeah, this one looks alright. I don't need to do anything. Cool. I like that. I like when I don't have to do anything. That's always nice. However, I don't see how I'm supposed to connect this. Looks like there's... Sorry, 1 second. What am I even looking at? Okay, so it's supposed to be like this. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what's going on. It was the instructions are kind of like they're good most of the time. Sometimes you just gotta look, just make sure you're staring at the right pieces and like you're looking at it in the right way. Otherwise, you end up trying to jam stuff in where it's not supposed to go. And yeah, make sure the parts are facing the right way or in the right position. Okay, cool. So we need D248. But yeah, so today was busy. We didn't do a whole lot, but it was cool. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do later. Probably just hang out, I guess. There's not a whole lot going on, which is kind of nice sometimes, though. Sometimes there's too much going on, so it's nice for a change. Ooh, I'm gonna have to do stickers right away here. Okay, it says do not cut. Noted. Okay. Oh. I need a different piece. But where is it? What runner is this? I really need to get a runner stand. A runner stand would simplify everything. Okay, that's F. Ah, okay, C. Here we go. Hey Vid, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know why the notifications are kind of wonky. No, we just started. We've only been going for a little bit. So we haven't been doing too much yet. We are just starting a new model. I actually had another one on the go, but I didn't really want to continue it right this second. So I said we'll just start a different one. The only thing is, where's the sticker supposed to go? Oh, up here. Yeah, there's no chat on screen. When I'm doing a stream like this, I don't know. There might be a way to get chat on screen. I'm not sure, to be honest. I've never looked into it. When you're doing a live stream, if that makes sense. When you're not doing it from a computer, things are different, I guess. They're just a little bit different. Yeah, I am. It's a little bit weird because I haven't done it for so long, but it's a nice change, that's for sure. It's also weird because I'm like not in my usual building area, so it's also a little bit strange. But it's cool. I'm getting way closer to finishing all the current sets that I have. The only I guess difference would be if I wanted to paint any of them. But otherwise, yeah, I'm getting very close. Gorilla gunplay. Yeah, that's true. We're in a different location. But yeah, it's been cool. Today's Canada Day, so I don't know if we'll hear fireworks or not. I'm not sure how loud the fireworks are around here. My sister was saying that the other day they were firing them off at 1 a.m, and it was quite loud. Hey, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. I just realized I should probably turn down the brightness on my screen. There we go. Yeah, fireworks. Fireworks at some point. You get to hear those Friday, yeah, on the 4th. Yeah. It's great if you want to hear them or if you want to see them, but if you're not looking forward to it or you're like, I don't want to listen to this, then it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Is this positioned correctly? No. No, it is not. Wait, yes? Yes, it is. Okay. It's supposed to be like this. Okay. You don't want to live next to Disney World? True, there's like fireworks every night. Mind you, maybe you'd get used to it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Like if you had to be that by them like 24/7, maybe it would be okay. There we go. We've built some kind of joint. I don't know what kind of joint, but we built a joint. No, don't give in. I don't know. I mean, if you've moved that close to Disney World, then maybe I don't know. Is there really like that many like residential areas near Disney World where you'd be able to hear the fireworks 24/7 or like every night rather? I didn't realize there'd be that many like spots where you could hear that. We didn't really like go anywhere around like residential. I just kind of had this assumption that like Disney World was far enough away from everywhere else. Oh man, I forgot how touchy these stickers are. Might work better if I just use my fingers. They're very, very touchy. There we go. I'm not sure because the property is so big, but you got to be hearing something every night almost. Wow. Dang. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess the property is really big. And it depends on which park you're near, too. I don't know if they always have. I don't know if they have fireworks only at like Magic Kingdom or if they have fireworks elsewhere. But yeah, I suppose it would be pretty loud. Or maybe it's fine. I'm kind of talking up my ass. No worries. Yeah, I don't know. I've never considered. It's an interesting thing to consider. Maybe there are people that are annoyed by it. You never know. I can't imagine it'd be very fun if you were close by. Definitely Magic Kingdom. I assume elsewhere, but yeah, maybe it's not as bad as you'd think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It'd be interesting to like look it up. I'm sure if you were gonna look it up, I'm sure somebody on Reddit would be complaining at some point. Well, good. Now you can move down. I don't know, man. I think unless I'm well, it's Reddit. That's true. People always complain on Reddit. That's very true. You can always find at least someone complaining. That's the beauty of the internet. I think I don't know. If I was like living in Disney World and I just went to Disney World all the time, then maybe it'd be fun. But the uh, the wildlife kind of freaks me out. I don't know. I wouldn't mind just like visiting, but sometimes I don't know. The idea of staying is kind of spooky. Just alligators and oh, the bugs. The bugs are freaky. Oops, that didn't work. But I don't know. Maybe you get used to it. Do you get used to it? There's got to be people still like scared of bugs, living in places with bugs. You know. There we go. I think I got it this time. I hope I have it centered. It's kind of looking off center, but I don't know if there's much I can do. I don't know if there's much I can do about that. Oh, we are on ad break. I'm glad it tells me that we're on ad break because I can't see that coming up on the mobile feed. Maybe near swamps, otherwise you're mostly good. Oh, well, then that's good then. Because, yeah, when we went into the Everglades, it was scary. Not like there's gators everywhere. Yeah, I suppose. And like snakes, cockroaches, I don't know, other critters, spiders, snakes, critters, spiders, cockroaches. Even that thing about lizards dropping out of trees, that's like south south. I don't have that. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting then. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it's very like regional dependent. What critters do you get? Moose? Moose are really rare. Moose are really, really rare. Like, unless you go outside the city, you're pretty much never going to see a moose in the city, which is why it was very, like, surprising when we did back in the winter. Um, maybe once every, like, 5 years you might see one come into the city. But otherwise, it's mostly like sometimes you'll see a deer if you go out into like some of our like river valleys and stuff. Um, Birds, rabbits. We get rabbits. You see tons of rabbits. I saw a fat mouse the other day. Usually you don't see mice either, but this year I think we got a lot of rain, and I think the all the plants and everything are really happy. So I think it's I think the mice are doing well because of that. We need 50. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else we get. Like aside from deer, oh, coyotes. Coyotes, we get those in the city. They wander in looking for rabbits and then they go and eat the rabbits. Squirrels, magpies, which are birds, crows, pigeons. Not a ton of pigeons, but they're around. Um, But yeah, we get a like a decent variety, but it's never anything like super scary, you know? Maybe like a spider or two. This sounds pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds pretty tame. It's like, oh, we get geese, I guess, but they're like super chill. At least the ones around here seem to be pretty chill. They don't do anything. They don't do anything. Even with their babies, they're like, whatever. So, yeah. But like, we get really tiny bugs because we get such cold winters. Nothing really lives. So, like, the most we get is like wasps or like maybe the odd spider. When it gets really dry, though, like if we have a really dry summer, we get a lot of spiders. Maybe Canadian geese are chiller on their home turf. That could be. That could be. It could also just be that they just don't like care about the people around them here, because the ones that we have here, everybody just feeds them all the time. So I think they're just kind of like, oh well, you give us food, so we'll put up with you. We'll put up with your shit because you feed us. I'm seeing more spiders here than in Florida. Dang. Huh. Okay. That's unexpected. I would not have assumed that. I would have assumed you'd see more in Florida. Maybe it's cuz it's drier. Is it drier there? I feel like spiders tend to like dry conditions. They don't do as well with the water. Are you guys having fun up there? Are you doing anything cool? Is there anything to see or do? No, you're getting rain. Okay. maybe maybe my guess was wrong then. My assumption was incorrect. It's whatever, not really. Dang. Yeah, I always wondered like what there is to do and see like in some of these like midwestern or like just mid central American towns and cities. I guess it depends on how big of the city is. Like I suppose any big city usually has at least something to do. But smaller towns not so much. Okay. So we need to connect this so that it connects like this, I think. Something like this. There we go. Went to the Lego store to look and not buy. That was pretty rad. Sometimes it's better just to look, though. Sometimes it's better to look and save your wallet for another day. She's doing good. Yeah, we're just chilling. Nothing too exciting. We had to make like a trip back already to pick up some more stuff. But that was not far. Like it's just up the road, so it's not bad. But yeah, otherwise we're just chilling, hanging out, trying to figure out what to do though. That's the thing. Like I have a week off, and I'm like, what do I do? What's fun? What haven't we done recently? So I think we're just gonna play some video games and just chill. Tomorrow's gonna be like extremely hot. I don't know what it converts to, actually. Let me see if I can check. What does it convert to? Tomorrow it's going to be 91. It's going to be 91 tomorrow. So, what could you do for a week that you haven't done recently? Mario Party? Oh, actually, that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea because I actually got the new Mario Party a while back. And I just haven't gotten a chance to try it. That's a really good idea. What the heck? Coming in clutch with the great ideas here. Oh, I didn't bring my dock, like the Switch dock. That's fine though. That's the cool thing about the Switch is it's got the little screen. It's got the baby screen. Just trying to carefully cut off this excess without cutting off my fingers. And I think we're good. I think we're good. I didn't break anything. Whoop. There we go. So we're building up the torso. How close are we here? Whoop. There you go. Now you can see. Building out the torso. It's looking pretty good. And so far, we haven't had any issues with connections, which is nice. I was really concerned that we'd have issues with some of the connections in here. Just because these kits are really finicky from this series of models. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Not too bad. So no complaints. But we're starting to get into joint pieces, so we'll see. Hopefully it's not an issue. All right. Wonder how my battery is doing. Oh, we're good. Is it like... Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I thought my phone would be cooking, but it's actually pretty good. In the past, when I had done streaming directly from my phone, sometimes it was getting really hot. Like, it would heat up quite a bit, but right now there's like no heat at all, so that's cool. I wonder, oh, you know what? I wonder if it was because I was streaming directly from YouTube. I was streaming at YouTube, and I think maybe the YouTube app makes my phone hot. But Twitch so far seems okay. No complaints, at least. It's not melting, so... So I remember when I'd sometimes do streams like on YouTube, I'd have to try and like put like an ice pack or something on the on the phone once in a blue moon just to like keep it cool because it was just complaining it was hot. But yeah, so that's nice. That's reassuring. All right, so we need 28 and 26. One thing that we might do is I might try and fix a Lego bonsai tree. My niece and nephew have a Lego bonsai tree, and it ended up getting knocked off a shelf, and they didn't know how to put it back together, and they just kind of left it for a long time. And I was like, I could probably put it back together. It's probably not that bad. And so now I have it. I have it here. So I'm like, well, maybe we'll give it a shot. I don't know if it has all the pieces. I don't know if it has all the pieces. We might be missing. We might be missing something, but we'll have to see. Ooh, I did not like that. It's Lego, just put it back. Yeah. The thing I am unsure of. Hey, good night. Good night, Vid. No worries. Take care. Have a good one. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And yeah. But yeah, I'm curious because the kit looks like it's mostly intact, but I feel like they maybe put some pieces where they shouldn't have gone or something, because it looks like they're either missing a piece or it's like it's messed up. So hard to say. Hard to say, but we'll figure it out. Worst case scenario, I mean, we could probably just order like the missing pieces and put it back together. Ooh, this one did not trim nicely. It looks messed up. But I think it's just a little bit of excess that needs to be trimmed up. And then I think it'll be good. So far, the one thing I will say, though, is this kit, for some reason, it's like the blemishes are really hard to see. And I don't feel like I have to sand nearly as much. So that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. I hate having to like sand stuff down usually. If I can help it, I try not to. Just because it feels like a pain in the ass. And I've never been able to get like satisfying results whenever I try and sand. It just doesn't quite meet my expectations. I don't know. I either end up sanding like too much or too little, or like once I sand, the plastic doesn't like look as smooth, or like looks scuffed. And yeah, I don't know. So maybe it's just me being picky. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's one of those things though. Also, that's also another, I guess, time where if I like was to spray paint it or like cover it in a coat, you wouldn't see those blemishes. They would all get covered up. So that's another kind of reason why I want to do that. Just because then, yeah, you won't see it at all. So, all right, let's see. What the heck are we dealing with here? Okay, I've somehow already made a mess of this table. It's it's looking a little rough. It's not the best, but that's okay. We're gonna make do with what we got going on, and I'll just clean it up later, I guess. It'll be fine, probably. Okay, nice. I was worried that this piece was not going to play nicely, but it's okay. It's all right. Oh, this is going to be confusing as heck, though. So I have to put this like little, I don't know, it's kind of like a joint covering on this, but good luck trying to figure out which way I was supposed to go. Oh, okay, actually it's not nearly as complicated as I thought it was going to be. Sometimes you just have to like look at the pictures a little harder, and it makes a whole lot of sense. So it actually should just snap in like this. There we go. Cool. Cool. I'm impressed with the color of all of the like injection molding. They've got like a brown here. Um, they've got like a gray, like a burgundy as well, like a crimson red. More of like a gunmetal color. Yeah, and then they've got this brown. Pretty nice. I like that. I like when the kits are pre colored, at least a little bit, just so that it looks closer to the model you're trying to get built. I just appreciate it because I haven't gotten into painting yet, so it's like when they have like a good amount of color options already set up, it just kind of is nice. I feel like I'm not missing out on like the true model because I haven't like decided to paint it or whatever yet. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So I need to attach this. Where does this attach? Oh, okay. So this is our arm joint. So it sits something like this. That's pretty cool. We just have to build the other one out now. What are we looking at here? D2. Where did I put you? Oh, up here. This is exactly why I need a a runner stand, because that would help a lot. 29. This is the next one we're doing. We're basically just building out the other shoulder connector piece. So just gonna do that. 27. Hey, welcome back from ads. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for sticking with them. I forgot to mention that this is streaming live over on Twitch. Usually I do that at the beginning, but I completely got thrown off. I totally forgot. Chances are nobody's gonna get to this point. So I guess it doesn't matter. Usually I try and say that at the very beginning, just so that if I'm uploading on YouTube, people know. People know what this is from, where it was done. But yeah, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters today. That's fine. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. I'm pumped that today is only Tuesday. Because it feels like the weekend just flew by. I don't know. It feels like it was gone in like an instant. So I'm glad that it's only Tuesday. And I've still got more time for vacation. Because I sure as heck don't want to go back. Oh, yeah, I need the inside joint. I almost forgot. It's always a pain, too, if you don't put the inside joint in. Because if you miss these inside connector joints, what ends up happening is sometimes the pieces will connect, but then they connect almost like too snug, and then they don't want to like separate when you're trying to when you're trying to fix your mistake. It's kind of like, no, I think we'll stay here. It's like, oh, okay. Well, I guess this is my life now. And then you gotta like try and pry them apart. And it's a real pain in the ass. But that's okay. That's alright. Ow! Oh, some of these pieces are sharp though. Damn, some of these pieces are sharp. It's like if you just like squeeze them slightly too tight, they just clip your fingers in just the right way. Okay, cool. So now we are just putting this like this, connecting this like this, and then we're gonna put this over here. So we're gonna connect this, and yeah, we should be in business, I think. I think. It's always exciting once you actually get like the torso connected. Because then you start getting to see like, oh, okay, like this is what the model is actually like gonna look like. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're working with. And then it starts to look like the picture on the box, you know? And then at that point you're like, oh, okay, that's sick. I like this. This looks good. Again, this is the oh, I might have to lift this up. This is the model we're working on here. Can you see that? I don't know what that. So it's it was an interesting one. I don't know. I just kind of like I saw the box art and then I saw like the model on the back and I was like, it looks really cool. It reminds me a lot of I don't know if you remember. I don't remember the name of the game, but it was a game that used to be in arcades, and they'd have like one or two machines, and it was like either a Capcom or a Sega game. I think it might have been Sega, and you could pilot like it was like a third-person mech piloting like combat game, and so you would fight like the person next to you in an arena. It was a lot of fun. And you had like two joysticks, and you'd be like. I don't remember the name of that game, but anyways, this model looks very similar to one of the characters, or like the I guess the aesthetic of that game. So I was kind of digging it. It kind of looks agile, athletic, kind of blocky a little bit. I don't know. So that was my inspiration to build this one. I thought it would be cool. That being said, I need to find the next runner. Where the heck am I looking here? This is F. A. A is what we're looking for. Okay. So we're looking for A4. A4, right here. What time is it? I guess fireworks will be going off in about an hour. I hope they're not too loud, just because the cat that we're watching might get scared. I don't want that. I don't want her to be scared. I want her to eat food. I want her to eat. Oh, I almost stabbed myself. Not be hiding while we're here. But this is like the first day, so she'll warm up. She'll get comfy after a while. Just takes a little bit to acclimatize to weirdos in your house. Understandably so. So it's probably fine. Don't know if this is trimming as nice as I'd want. Oh, actually, not bad. Not bad at all. I just had to get rid of that like just outside layer, and it's looking pretty good. So this is the piece that we're working with. Not bad. Not bad. Some of the light gray pieces have like little connector pieces or like little details on them. I'm thinking I'd maybe like to like just take like a paint pen or something and just kind of add like some ink or something just to make it pop a little bit. But I guess maybe we should have done that before I assembled, but I didn't think that far. I didn't think that far at all. That being said, I don't think there's a whole lot of like really like line work on these. So if I did need to do it, I could do it after. It's not like crazy urgent. I know sometimes some of these models, sometimes like you definitely want to go over it with like your like panel liner first. Some of them I feel like you can get away with it afterwards. Like it's not the end of the world. Okay, what do we got going on here? We want D2. There we go. So we got this little ring. Whoops. Little ring. And we need to find this PC. Yeah, PC 1. So this is where we start getting into like joints, where it becomes kind of a pain to deal with, but hopefully it's not terrible. Okay, so we have our joint like this. So far this kit's been actually pretty reasonable. Like it's not like a major pain in the butt, so I'm hoping it continues that way. Does this go like this? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. There we go. Those are our neck joint in there. Surprisingly, neck joint actually feels pretty solid. It doesn't feel loose. That's usually the issue with these ones is they feel super, super loose, and they just, I don't know, the Iron-Blooded Orphans ones, they just do not play nicely at all. So, oh, that being said, I forgot to put our collar piece on. Should probably do that. That being said, it's actually really weird to slot this in. There we go. Can it click though? It's weird that they had us do this collar first, or like last rather. Why? Why did they have us do this last? There we go. There we go. There. So now we have kind of like a collar thing going around the back. And two arm joints ready for assembly. So that's cool. I definitely feel like, yeah, once you start getting into like building the arms, the head, it just, I don't know, it looks a little bit more exciting. When you first start, it's like, it's fine. It's fine. It's like nothing. It just doesn't look impressive, you know? It doesn't look impressive until you start getting like almost done, and then you're like, oh, okay, now it looks cool. Prior to this, it looked kind of like a heap of plastic, but I guess that's the process. That is the process that you got to deal with. Yeah. Ooh, this red, burgundy, crimsony plastic is gonna be a pain. It's it's just harder. It's a lot more firm compared to the gray plastics, and I feel like it's a little bit more brittle, and you're probably gonna see those not fracture lines, but you're gonna see like, see how it's kind of like light in color there. You can see like where the stress marks really kind of come through. Um, this is where it's gonna be. Hopefully, I can just clean it up. Hopefully, I don't need to like sand it really hard, because yeah, that's where it starts to get a bit more of, I don't know, I think frustrating. I don't like having to deal with the stress marks. I think the stress marks are my least favorite thing to handle. But it's not like terrible. It's just, I don't know. I think it's part of it is I'm lazy. And then part of it is that I don't know how to sand properly. Whenever I sand, it doesn't end up coming out the way I want it to. And it's probably like just needing more practice, to be honest. But that's okay. That's just part of the process. I've only built like maybe 8 or 9 Gundam. No, not even. Not even. Like maybe 5. 5 Gundam. I built other model kits, but like they were a lot less detailed, so it was easier to like kind of like just kind of buff out any issues really quickly and then just say, oh well, we're all done. So I don't know if you can hear that fan coming through. I hope not. We have like air conditioning going, but it's actually kind of loud now that I think about it. I don't know if that's an issue or not. Hopefully it's not too bad. So there's E, we need A. Gonna do A3. There we go. That one I didn't even have to cut out. It just kind of popped out on its own. So that's nice. I like when that happens. I don't even have to think about it. We are on... Yeah, we're doing okay on battery too. That's great. I feel like maybe Twitch just like runs better for live streaming. That's very cool. So we're like an hour in, and yeah, I've only used maybe like 10% battery. No, 20%. But that's like not bad. Compared to when I started, it could be a lot worse, that's for sure. Okay, so I need to take this and... So like this? How am I slotting this in? Oh. Okay. diagram on this is not super informative, so it honestly could be a little more helpful. Oh, okay. Is that how it goes? I sure hope so. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, when you get these really tiny pieces, it's kind of confusing. There we go. Very cool. I think that is our front and our back. Yeah, I like the play on color there is very cool. It really pops nicely. Okay. So now we need one of these. Dang, we are already on ad break again. We need PC5. Oops. There we go. Oh, there's like a little bit of excess that we need to just trim off. Just a little bit. Welcome back from ads. Thanks for sticking with them. Yeah, there's just a little bit of excess here. So I think we're getting into... Oh, these are like the hips. These are like hip guards that we're doing. And then... once we do that, then we're going to move on, it looks like, to our arms. Our arms is the next thing that we'll be working on, which is actually quite surprising. I thought we'd be doing the head. Oh, wait, actually, no, I lied. We are doing the head. It's just the head is really... You can use your nipper to cut the excess knob. I can. It's like... Welcome in, by the way. I can. The nips that I'm using are like real awful. They're really like they're not made for this. They're okay. They're not the worst. It's just sometimes if I'm not careful when I'm cutting, it just doesn't do it quite right. I probably should try and see how much I can get away with when using them. But yeah, it's interesting. I really want to get like a nicer pair of like snips. Just to like keep things clean so I don't have to like go over stuff later. I just haven't gotten around to it. I probably really should just because it would save time and agony. It looks much better than my 5-year-old copper wire cutter, the one that got used safety glasses. Oh no. Fair. Actually, one thing I could probably do is I could probably sharpen these up a little bit. If I sharpen them up a little, I bet it would help a lot as well. I don't know when they were sharpened last. I think we've just been using these. They've been around the house. They've been hanging out. I just kind of was like, well, I kind of need something, so I'm just gonna grab these. But I think at some point I should upgrade. I should upgrade. Just because, less less to think about later on. But how's it going today? I hope you're doing well. Hope everything is well on your end. I'm wondering if we're going to be hearing fireworks right away. We might be. It's possible. I don't know how loud they are over here. I'm house sitting today, and while house sitting, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how loud the fireworks are. My sister was saying that the other night they woke up to fireworks at like 1 or 2 in the morning, something like that, and she said it sounded like it was like right next to their heads. So it's hot over here. That's all I can say, and I live on the other side of the world. Right on. I hope you stay cool. I hope you stay cool. Um, it's gonna be 32 Celsius here tomorrow, or 33, which I feel like is hot for me, but I know for a lot of places that's like nothing. It's like nothing. But I'm gonna be staying inside tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna run around outside. I think it might be a little too hot for my taste. Sometimes it's not so bad though once you get like acclimatized, I suppose. But humidity, oh yeah. Yeah, humidity really like makes it rough cuz like it just feels like you can't get cool no matter what you do. We usually get dry heat, so like yeah, it's a lot better. Humid heat just sucks the life out of you, I think. It's rough. There we go. We got one last joint, and then we finish the torso. Oh, got other pieces coming loose here. Please slot back in. There we go. Cool. So that's what we got so far. I think it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I like the color combinations. The plastic looks pretty good. I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing with it. More like sucks the water from the body. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. It's certainly rough. We've been getting a lot of rain here, so it's like it hasn't been too bad because it'll rain and then kind of cool everything off. But yeah, sometimes we're not so lucky, but this year we're quite lucky, quite fortunate in that regard. But yeah, we Like, I guess it's, I don't know when they shoot fireworks off. It's usually around, like, I want to say 11 at night. But today's Canada Day, so we will probably hear something. I don't know if it'll come up on the pick up on the phone, but I might hear something. I might hear something. They had a kind of like a carnival nearby today. And I always see it around, but I don't know if I ever like, I've never actually gone. Because it just kind of seems like, I don't know. It seems like one of those really, really sketchy ones. That like, it just shows up for like 2 days. You have no idea who these people are. They just kind of set up, run a carnival, and then leave. It's quite interesting, I think. I don't know where they're located or where they even go. Because it's like literally like a 2 day thing, and then they're just gone. So they must travel around the country to do it. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know how they would be cost effective otherwise. But yeah, it's quite interesting. But it looks like a fun time. Lots of people there. It's like actually it was packed today. They had a whole parking lot full of cars and like everybody was doing stuff. What year is the kit released? You can find the year printed on the box. Oh, good question. I will tell you in just a sec. It says 2022. Yeah, at least on the front of it, it says 2022. Right here. It's part of the Iron-Blooded Orphans kit, or series, rather. I guess so. I don't know. Here, I will... This is the kit we're dealing with. So, I've always heard kind of like negative things about this, like the Iron-Blooded Orphans stuff. Just because the joints are really loose. Yeah, mostly the joints. It's mostly the joints. This one doesn't seem bad though. Like this one so far seems okay. Like no complaints. Which is nice. Because I was building some of the other ones and I was not too impressed because of the joints. The joints were a little rough. But so far so good. Except I just realized I didn't do this right. So I have to take these two pieces apart. I was supposed to put stickers, and I didn't put the stickers. There we go. I want to get into painting. I haven't done painting yet. I am nervous though because I feel like that's a big monetary commitment. I don't know how I feel about that. It seems like a lot to dedicate. I'm also scared that I'm gonna mess up some nice kits. Funnily enough, I've never built any IBO kits, even though I've been building Gunpla on and off for over 10 years. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, I've just kind of like I don't really know what I've been doing. I've been building for a little over like a year or two, and I find instead of trying to just find like specific kits that I want, I just kind of look at like what's available, and I'm like, okay, this is available. It looks cool. I'll grab it. Not even the famous Barbados. I actually have that kit with me right now. I had started it and then just decided to start a new kit instead. I like was like halfway through and then I was like, maybe I'll pick up a different one and start building that. So I will finish it though this week probably. There was a lot of Barbados kits though, which is kind of interesting. They had quite a few different versions. I don't know which one. Which one do I have? Uh, I have the Lupus Rex one. So this is the other one that I'm building that I'll have to get around to. But for now, for now we're working on this one. It sounds normal to me. Build a kit and then start building another kit halfway through. Yeah. Hey, Kirk, welcome in. We are building some Gundam kits today. Not the one that I just showed, but yeah, we are building some Gundam. Um, I figured because I'm not at my computer, this is probably like a decent like way to keep streaming for this week. But yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool. It's a bit of a slow process, but it's starting to come together. You can see it's like starting to take shape. So that's nice. I like the colors on this one. The colors on this one are really nice. Like the plastic, um, the injection molded plastic is very. I don't know. They pick some nice colors. I guess is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it's a good time. It is a good time. But oh man, there's a tiny little sticker. Two tiny stickers. Oh man. They want like the smallest piece to have two stickers on it. I'm assuming this is for the face shield. Um, hey, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Hey, thank you, Kirk. Appreciate it. Yes, happy Canada Day. I was just saying we might hear some fireworks in a little bit. I don't know if we will or not, but they're probably going to be launching them pretty soon, probably within the next hour or so. We were going to go see fireworks, but I don't know. Some years we feel like it, some years we don't. I guess it just kind of depends. Okay. How am I going to get this on here? Oh no, there's like bits of plastic I didn't trim. Okay, well, back to the drawing board. But yeah, today was pretty, I don't know, pretty quiet overall. I didn't really see any of the, I didn't really see any like crowds or anything. We didn't really get into any of like the busy locations where celebrations were happening today. We went yesterday. I think I said we went today, but I meant yesterday. We went yesterday, and it was, they had like a little carnival set up, but it looked sketchy as heck. But it looked like people were having fun. The parking lot was full, so that was cool. Um, Usually they have like food vendors and stuff set up, and I kind of wanted a churro, but I feel like trying to get out that way is kind of crazy. So I don't know. I think we're good. We'll go for a treat tomorrow or something when it's less busy. There are fireworks going off where I live here in the U.S. Because people are not patient for the 4th of July. I totally get that. There's some various like holidays that we have here, which aren't celebrated by everybody, but it like they're like cultural holidays for like different people. And there's like a festival of like lights essentially that occurs. I think it's like in November or October, and people will just be setting fireworks off for like the whole week. So it's kind of interesting. Oh, we are on ad break. We are on ad break. Jeez, ad break is like going crazy today. I feel like it's just very, very busy. But that is kind of how I feel normally. I feel like ad break comes by so quickly. Welcome back from ads. Thank you for sticking with them. Churros are delicious. I agree. Whoop. If you can get like a fresh churro, that's the best. Also, a little off topic. What did you think of the trailer I sent yesterday? I thought it was interesting. I am very curious, like, what the like actual game will look like, Because if it looks like the trailer, that looks kind of cool, But I'm very curious what the actual game will be like. I liked how you kind of had some like it looked like you had like special abilities, like sending out drones and stuff. It does very much look like Battlefield. Looks very similar. Ooh, okay, we are almost good. We're almost good. But yeah, I would love to play another good Battlefield game. I was sad when people said the latest one wasn't as good. Because I really liked 4 and 3. And 5 was even fun in its own way. Oh, it's been out since the beginning of the year, but it's just coming to consoles. Oh, I see. I will have to try and take a look at some more video then of gameplay because it looked promising. But yeah, I'm curious what other people will think of it. Okay, so we have one more sticker to put on this head piece. And then we're all good with stickers for this part, which I'll be very thankful for because I find stickers are rough. They're tough to deal with. They're very touchy. And they're kind of a pain to work with sometimes. There we go. Okay. Now, please fold nicely. It does look exactly like how it's shown, though. Interesting. That's cool. I wonder what the because if it's free to play, it's got to have like some kind of pay, not pay to win, but cosmetic currency or something like that. I'm curious what that'll be like. I'll have to go look it up and see how they handle their microtransactions because it does look cool. And if it plays well and it's fun, I mean, then that's all you can really ask for when it comes to a game. All right, did I where am I putting this? Where am I putting this? I think it goes on like this, I think. Something like this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have made this. It's interesting because the actual the stickers are kind of gold actually, and they're kind of shiny, which is nice. Sometimes they're just yellow, and I feel like when they're just yellow, it's not as exciting. But this actually does have like a shine to it. Luckily, it's not pay to win, but it does have a loot box system with cosmetics, which is a little dicey. Oh, well, I suppose it's not too terrible as long as you don't care about the loot box system, or as long as they give you free ones every once in a while. Then it's probably not too bad. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, Gundam are cool. I haven't really watched a lot of the shows. I've watched a little bit here and there, but I like it. It's cool. It's very cool. It's pretty neat. It's fun. I like the robot designs. Depending on the series, I suppose. Some of them I like more than others, but I think it's pretty cool. I like the fact that you can just build them and then have them displayed on your desk or whatever. That's pretty cool. Have you gotten into them at all? For 28. But yeah, I think they're pretty fun. That was weird. I thought I saw fireworks out the window, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Oh, no. Okay. There they go. Wow, they're loud. What the hell? I don't know if they're coming through the mic, but they're pretty loud actually. They sound very close. Well, as long as they don't shoot them off at like 1 in the morning, I don't care. Oh, you can hear them? That's funny. Yeah, I think it's somebody in the neighborhood setting those ones off. They sound very, very close. The city usually sets off like their own like official fireworks, and it's like a professional thing. But yeah, sometimes people will set off like their own. I've heard a lot about Gundam, but I have not seen anything about it other than the universe structure is a little confusing. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I don't even know what's going on with the universe structure. Um, that I that I haven't even gotten into. I've just kind of been like, all right, I'm gonna watch this one, and as long as I kind of understand what's going on and I understand the dynamics between the characters, then I'm happy. But otherwise, yeah, it's like confusing. Otherwise, it's confusing. I don't know. I've only kind of just barely been like, yeah, okay. Oh, weird. The helmet on this is like strange. It's got like a very interesting design. It's almost got like a visor kind of deal going on. Then we're about to build some rabbit ears, which is cool. We're gonna build these rabbit ears out. Of course, they have more stickers. So that's fun. Ooh, I wonder if I can just buff these out. People are not very courteous about fireworks here in the US. They light them off till 1 a.m. and light them off in places that are not completely legal. I think that's kind of the same here. Probably less prevalent here though compared to the States. Because like I've seen some videos of the 4th of July and like it's crazy. Some places are like the whole sky is lit up. I was shocked to see that, you know. We don't have that here. Like it's not nearly as like prevalent. There's definitely people who will go out and buy their own fireworks, but like usually I think the most that you'll see is like maybe like some professional shows like on various like locations of the city, so you can kind of maybe see them in the horizon a little bit, but like unless you're right there, it's not high enough to actually like really see them. Um, so you kind of know you can hear them in the distance. They're pretty quiet usually for the professional ones. Um, but yeah, it's when people are setting them off like locally. Yeah, they just go into like a random field and start shooting them off. It's technically legal. Like you can shoot them off here. You're just supposed to get like a permit from I think it's the fire department, just saying like, hey, I'm gonna be shooting off fireworks at this time at this place. Um, and then they're like, okay, that's fine. But I don't think people get permits. I think a lot of people just they just go buy some, shoot them off, and then run away. Um, which I mean, as long as they don't start a fire, I don't care. And as long as they're not shooting them off like all night, that's the other thing too. Um, but generally speaking, it's not like a huge issue. The one thing that is interesting though is like before nobody would ever shoot them off in the winter time. In the wintertime, it was like pretty unheard of to like have fireworks going off. But I do know like in the past like 2 or 3 winters, there's been 1 or 2 families that must have moved into our neighborhood where they'll set them off in the wintertime. And I'm like, oh, that's so weird. Like I always associate like um, fireworks with summertime. So the fact that they're going off in the winter, it was like disorienting at first. I was like, what is happening? Like, and then it clicked, and I was like, okay, these are definitely fireworks. Like, but like, why? Why though? Okay. How do I get this to connect nicely? Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, that looks pretty sharp. I don't know if we can pick it up on the camera, but you got the gold stickers right in between. That's actually really nice. Compared to some kits, I think this is actually a much nicer use of stickers than some of the other kits I've done. Some of the other kits I've done, like the stickers are okay, but they're like not. I don't know. They don't quite look necessarily as flashy. Oh, except I forgot to put the stickers on the ears. Um, in my neighborhood, they are illegal, and the fire department is ready to take action if people light them off when they shouldn't. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, it's good that the fire department's ready. Because, yeah, sometimes it can cause problems. So, I'm kind of like, it's kind of not ideal. Especially if it's like dry. If it's really dry, like there's a fire ban, especially, that's that's a little spooky because then it's like, oh shoot, like please don't set anything on fire. Colored lights are nice, but no fires, please. Yeah, I suppose that's kind of human nature. A lot of people don't listen. Um, in some cases, I understand, but in other cases, I'm like, maybe listen. Maybe listen is good. It just depends. But like, sometimes, sometimes the rules are there for a reason. Oh, this sticker is not going on how I want it to. It's being really finicky. Please just stick properly. Might have to squeeze it a little bit. It's not terrible. The sticker's okay. The ones on the ears are a little bit funky because they start to like they're going like around a curve. So like you can see here, it's a little funky looking. It's not perfect, but I'll see if I can fix it. The glue is also really soft. Luckily, it isn't dry where I live, but there's a lot of woods around. Yeah, yeah. This year it's not bad. This year's it's we've been getting a lot of rain, so I'm not really too concerned. My sister was saying that a while back there was somebody that just launched fireworks like from their backyard, and when they launched the fireworks from their backyard, um, they some of them accidentally went off and then like went into the street right next to to their house. And so it was like a busy road and people are like driving and there's fireworks going off around their cars. Um which is not ideal. It's it's kind of funny in hindsight because like no one got hurt, but like it's just like holy crap. Like I don't know. Maybe don't do it right there. Oh, we're so close. These stickers are the glue is really soft, which is great because like it's not super sticky, but when you're initially just trying to get them to stay in place, it's a pain. That being said, I think this one worked a lot better. It looks a little better. Yeah, it sounded like it was quite the sight. She can see this road from her window and she said there was just cars driving through these fireworks. I'm like sounded a little crazy. Okay, there we go. We have a head on our torso now. It's pretty loose, but it's okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's all right. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, whoa. I don't know if the ooh is playing. I didn't hear it at all. Let me see if I can trigger it. Oh, there's more fireworks going off. Let's see. Can I trigger the ooh? Will it work? They might be off. Just because I'm doing it from my phone, so I don't know. I think it should still be working, but let me see. Let me trigger one. Yeah, I don't think it's going off. That's sad. I kind of want them to still go, but I think it's just because I don't have it connected to my computer. So I think sound alerts are not working right now. That being said, I might be able to refund you on your points if you want. Um, I'll have to look into it. I don't know if I can, but yeah. I guess it doesn't work. I was hoping that it would still work with Twitch. Like, I think, like, certain things, like, I feel like raids still should work. And I think, like, other notifications should still work, possibly, but I'm not sure. You got 12K. Nice. Well, thank you for being a member of the channel. I appreciate it. What's the runner that I'm looking for? So we're starting the arms now. So it looks like we need D2. Welcome back from ad break. Also, 38 and 45. Additionally, I don't know how long we're going to be able to stream today. Just because I think my phone will eventually start to peter out. I don't know how much battery it's got going on. Let me see here. Yeah, we're down to 58 now. So it's starting to deplete a little bit quicker. Holy moly, they're really lighting off a lot of fireworks. They are not they're not holding any punches. I don't use the redeems here that much, from what that I've noticed. Yeah, I'd like to like switch up some of the redeems as well. I'd like to like add some different redeems. There's a couple like text-based redeems that I'd like to add, and just some other like little fun things, to like give them, I don't know, a little bit more variety to what you can redeem. But I have to look into it. I don't even know what's possible, to be honest. So it's something I'll have to take a peek for. There we go. We've got our joint. But yeah, if you have any ideas for redeems, feel free to let me know, either on the Discord or through here. And yeah, I'll see about getting them added. I'm just trying to think of like other redeems that are fun. and interesting more than anything. You always redeem the hydrates and stretches. Yeah, that's probably one that I think would actually be like functionally very helpful. Just because I find like I forget to do those things. I forget to do those things, so having a redeem for those would be very helpful. Um, so I don't forget. 22. Okay. There we go. I do that. I also do workout redeems because I need to stay fit. That's actually not a half bad of an idea. Um, I have seen some people do workout redeems. Um, I wonder. I don't know if it would work for every stream, but I feel like for some, like for example, like one like this, I feel like it would work well. Um, just because it's like I'm doing stuff with my hands. I'm not like playing a game or something. Um, but yeah, I feel like those are also a good idea. I know there's another streamer I know, and they do what is it like crunch or not crunches, but wall sits, and they'll do like a wall sit for like 20 seconds. I do get laughed at for that though when I do it. Well, if people are having fun, that's the that's the main thing. If they think it's funny, that's good. Ooh, I messed that up a little. Oh, I messed it up, but then I salvaged it. Okay, that's cool. You can barely see it. You can barely see it. People like to do it at the wrong times. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure whatever redeems you make, you got to consider, I guess, that people will redeem them at the weirdest moments just to mess with you. That's funny. That's why I didn't want to do any like jump scare redeems. I've seen some people do jump scare redeems, and like I feel like I would just die. I don't think I don't think I'd do so well with that. I think I'd have a rough time. I feel like anything jump scare. However, I think it could be fun like if you were playing a horror game though. If you're playing a horror game and then someone wanted to try and jump scare you, then it would make sense, you know? You're expecting to get scared in some way, shape, or form. There we go. Nice. Another one that could be fun would be like a Bean Boozled redeem. Oh, like, do you mean like the jelly beans that taste bad? You don't know what you're gonna get? I feel like that'd be interesting. Scary, but interesting. Also, like, you'd have to make it kind of high, because otherwise you'd eat all your beans before before you're done. Oh, you've had them before too? That's interesting. I've never tried them. I've never tried them, but they seem interesting. They sound gross. They sound gross, but they sound like they could be an interesting experience. I think the worst part about them too is that they're jelly beans and jelly beans get stuck in your teeth. So if it's like a nasty flavor, it's like, well, enjoy that for the next 3 minutes. The worst one I've had is the skunk spray jelly bean. That sounds absolutely rancid. That sounds awful. Did it actually taste what it like you would what it smells like? Cuz I feel like skunk is very like potent. Very very potent. Oh, it does too. Ew. Some people might like that. I don't know. So I've heard some people like the smell of skunk, but to me, it doesn't sound very nice. I don't know about that. It was so bad. Yeah, absolutely. I 100% believe that it was probably awful. Probably very awful. There we go. We just put a little sticker in there. Okay. Oh, I need to put a sticker in the other one too. I don't mind these stickers too much. They're pretty okay. Ooh, they're starting the big fireworks, I think. I can hear them in the distance and they're loud. Very, very boomy, very bassy. I think the real shame is that some of the jelly beans in those Bean Boozled packs sound very delicious. And I'm like, oh, I want like the peach jelly bean. I want the, whatever jelly bean. I'm like, I don't know if I want to risk having these other ones. Mind you, they might just sell them as is. And I never considered that, to be honest. They might just be regular jelly bean flavors that you can buy. In which case, it would be probably better just to buy them. Another one that would be fun would be like assets to put on your VTuber model, like glasses, mustaches, sticky notes. Oh, yeah, I can do that too. I can do that too, that's true. Because those are just toggles. I could probably set that up. That probably wouldn't be too difficult. Actually, it'd probably be not hard at all. Because I definitely do have some toggles that I can do. So yeah, they do. They do have those. Yeah, I should probably just get those instead, instead of making myself suffer. Okay, cool. Think this is how it's supposed to go. There we go. I feel like that took forever to set up. I guess it was probably the sticker placement. Sticker placement was probably a little rough. This corner kind of got scuffed, but it's probably okay. So you can have both the good and bad jelly beans separately. The bad ones are called the Harry Potter jelly beans. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize they were all bad. Maybe that'd be alright then. I suppose too, you could probably, if you really wanted to, you could probably just buy the good and bad and then just mix them up in a big assortment, and you'd never know. You could have them in a bowl, like on your table, and then when you had company come over, they'd be like, "Oh, jelly beans," and then they grab one, and it would always be a an interesting moment of like, "Oh, are they gonna get a good one or a bad one?" I feel like it'd be a little mean though if you didn't tell them they're gonna get a bad one. That might be a little cruel. That might be a little bit cruel. That being said, I think I'm probably gonna call it here for today. That'd be such a troll moment. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna call the stream here for today. Um, I gotta go check in on my sister's cat, make sure everything's good, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Nice talking with you. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably continue where we left off. Um, but yeah, otherwise, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you for joining me, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Anyways, take care, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Thank you very much, Kirk. I appreciate it.